What's up guys, and welcome back. I'm F and Hate It, and this is your monthly news. We're going to be going over the Quest Pro controllers, and a slew of games that are going to be dropping before the end of this year. So first off, you should all know about the Quest Pro. We know it is higher quality, we know it's better lenses, we have face and eye tracking on it, it's got a newer processor, but it does have a lower resolution, and it is capped at 90 Hertz. So is it $1,500 better? For me, that's gonna be a pass because I don't use AR and I'm not gonna be using any of the trackers, honestly. Like maybe eye tracking would be cool, but face tracking and stuff, like I play a lot of shooters. So unless I can actually wink at the person before I kill them or taunt them with like my tongue hanging out or something, I don't think any of the shooters that I play will ever utilize face and eye tracking. I've talked to a few people who've gotten their hands on it, and they did state because of the lenses, the text is just clear. The clarity in the headset is much better than the Quest 2, so that is a plus, knowing that it is lower resolution and they still managed to do that. Now don't get me wrong, if you can utilize the augmented reality portion of it and then the face and eye tracking as well, then more power to you. Now let's take a look at these controllers. I've already heard that these controllers are more premium, they feel more durable, they're actually heavier, and they're actually comparable to the index controllers, which is amazing. When you look at the controllers, you can see that they are much more premium. Everything just goes with it, and it looks like the joysticks hopefully won't have that crazy stick drift in the future. Only time will tell though, but when you look at the controllers, you notice one thing is missing. Knuckle grips. I don't know why they haven't made this an essential yet, but you know, this should always be a factory default, knuckle grips. Anybody try to throw it in VR and watch what happens to a controller on your first few attempts?
Oh shit, I'm tweaking, bro.
So hopefully Kiwi Design gets some top grips right out for those, because I love these top knuckle grips. So I do play a lot of shooters on this channel. One thing I always have issues with is whenever I'm trying to bring the optic closer to my face, sometimes I end up dragging the back hand behind my cameras and my gun will go a little cattywampus. So with the Pro controllers, it should straighten that out. Which actually brings me to Vail. Vail VR will be dropping November 17th. If you don't know about Vail, it is a 5v5 competitive shooter. Now they just got done wrapping up a $30,000 tournament, and from my understanding they're going to be kicking off another tournament whenever they drop the game for early access, November 17th. If you didn't catch this, you do need to check it out, as IVRL did a huge, amazing job broadcasting it. I'm telling you, this is perfect esports form. This is what every competitive shooter tournament should be like, in my opinion. This is exactly how it needs to go down. Again, this is going to be a free-to-play game, so dude, jump into Steam VR, wishlist it, or whatever you need to do. Remember, November 17th, download this beast. Real quick, we need to give a shout out to NFL Pro Era because they just released, and if you don't know about it, now you know about it. This is pretty much Madden in VR. I mean, you are the quarterback, calling the shots, taking control of your team, throwing the ball where it needs to go, and, well, you're going to take a few hits as well. So why do we need to shout out NFL Pro Era? Because they've already made the top 3 selling games on the Oculus platform, and they're about to release for PlayStation. So we have some upcoming games that are gonna rock your socks off, and some other games that are gonna make you wish your curiosity never peeked in their general direction, because you are gonna want to cower in a corner whenever you put the headset on to play these games. First one though, you're gonna love it. Among Us VR. This one's gonna be coming out November 10th. I can't wait to get my hands on this game. Now you get to have the first person view of Among Us. So instead of having that top down look at it where you're running around with that little tunnel vision, you're going to be having the first person and the darkness of it running around chopping people or trying to keep yourself from getting chopped. This game pretty much becomes a horror party game, if that makes any sense. Again, that's coming November 10th. The next one we're going to be talking about is Espire 2. With the entire world hanging in the balance, it's up to Poe and their Espire frames to dismantle Ophis from the inside. So each Espire frame is going to have their own special abilities. Also, there's a slew full of gadgets that you can use, and it also utilizes your microphones and stuff. So this game's going to be very unique, so definitely look out for that one to be dropping soon. My most anticipated game, not yours, mine, hopefully yours too, Breachers. This is a 5v5 Siege style game. Now this is pretty much Siege in VR. And this is from the creators of Hyperdash. If you remember Hyperdash, it was silky smooth on every platform, and they had such a crazy spectator view. It was amazing. So I am being told alpha testing will be taking place by the end of the year. So the link to their Discord is in the description. Just jump in there and let's all meet up for the alpha test. Another one I've been looking forward to is Hellsweeper. Hellsweeper is just a demonic looking game. It has this dark look to it, and I just love it. And just the combat system alone looks insane. Dare to descend into hell, they say. It is an intense roguelike first-person combat experience. Traverse the underworld where every step brings a challenge or a chance. Gain mastery of your weapons and elemental magic, or fall into the unrelenting onslaught of hell's twisted souls. That one is slated to be by the end of the year, the fourth quarter of the year. So I don't know exactly what date it's going to be, but I imagine it's going to be pretty soon. Next one up is Gambit. Now, Gambit was reaching out to a couple content creators, so I know they will be dropping pretty soon. Usually when they go reaching out, they're asking for people to record stuff, and usually it's a couple weeks before they end up dropping. So that is perfect, because Gambit is a 4-player, looks like a Payday 2 style game. They tell us that this campaign takes up to 20 plus hours to beat. It's 9 levels in 3 chapters. It's a 4-player co-op game with dozens of guns and attachments, skins, mass deathmatch, tournament ladders, mini games, leaderboards, climbing, graffiti, hidden awards, boss fights, free updates, dedicated customer support, and it goes on. Again, this game is a 4-player co-op game. Do jump in with some friends and have some fun with it. Next one up is Propagation Paradise Hotel. Remember I told you at the beginning that there's going to be some games that are going to make you want to just cower into the corner and just wish that you never piqued interest in their general direction? That is this one. Now this game is a survival game that makes you go into the dark areas of a hotel. Now, I've played plenty of VR horror games, and I have yet to slap the headset off of my face, so hopefully this game's not going to be the one to break my record, but this one does look like it's going to be terrifying and amazing at the same time. Now, if you're looking to grind swords in VR, then this one's for you. Hey, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about actual swords. Broken Edge should be releasing in December at some time. Now, this is a VR multiplayer fantasy dueling game where you embody historical sword fighters. You gotta use their unique techniques and powers combined with cutting-edge fencing mechanics in the game in order to claim victory against online opponents. And yes, there is a ranked mode. Vertigo 2 should be releasing before the end of the year. I don't have a definite date. This one is questionable because Steam just says coming soon. Now, the good thing is if you go to their Steam VR page, you can download the demo and try it out. Vertigo 2 is a single-player adventure built from the ground up for high-end VR. So from my understanding, you're going to be going towards the center of the reactor, and you're going to be facing bizarre aliens and deadly android security forces. Honestly, just looking at the game, it looks like the gameplay is going to be really fun. So if you're looking for a single-player campaign that's just going to take you through adventures and journeys for hours on end, I'm pretty sure you're going to be wanting to scoop this one up. And again, you can download the demo. It is on Steam VR. The link is in the description right underneath the Breachers Discord, which you should be joining as well. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, I will see you guys next time. Peace out till then.